Welcome back to the Gospel in 3D. My name is Derek Van Ruler, and I'm really enjoying our journey together as we are encouraged and equipped to live every day with gospel intentionality. I hope that you're growing and learning from this video series. And if you are, would you please share this with as many people as possible and even comment on how you're growing through this series. Currently, we're talking about gathering regularly as a church on Sunday mornings and how to prepare for that gathering. Today, we're going to look at how to prepare kids for the Sunday gathering. If you're a parent, you know the fear and difficulty it is to have kids in the Sunday gathering. Some churches offer programs for kids until they reach middle school or even older. But I'm not sure that that is the best thing for our kids. They are so smart, and they can learn from the Sunday service. And including them in the Sunday service can be an awesome family time where you can learn together. Additionally, we are finding out that our movement away from families spending time together in the Sunday gathering towards more individually geared classes for our kids is actually producing an environment in which our kids have a harder time transitioning to the adult church service, even to the point that many kids are leaving the church. Many kids' programs are geared around entertainment, while the Sunday gathering typically is not. And so when kids make the transition, they typically desire to leave church since it's no longer entertaining. Let's curb that downward spiral by preparing our kids for the Sunday gathering. But how do we do that? Well, let's look at this. One way to prepare your kids starts with you. Parents, we need to readjust our thinking. Our kids are smarter than what we give them credit for. They pick up so much from sermons and services if we simply challenge them to. You know, many countries around the world, especially in illiterate countries, they do not have programs for kids, and their kids learn a ton from the Sunday gathering. How much more could our kids, with all of the tools and resources available to them, learn? Additionally, parents, many of your kids go to school where they have to sit for 30 to 45 minutes at a time listening and learning. They are in fact able to do this on a Sunday morning. Don't let them fool you. It may take work, but they can do it. We must simply readjust our mindset. A second way to prepare our kids is to practice having them do a quiet time. Depending on their age, this will look different. For my 4-year-old, this looks like him grabbing a book that has pictures from Bible stories in it. And he simply flips through the pages for 10 minutes while he sits at our counter. For our 9-year-old, he grabs a book that has Bible stories in it and spends 10 minutes reading through that each day. But whatever it is, begin to teach them to spend time with God. The third way is to get a list of songs you sing in church and play them in your car at home. Many churches, including ours, are using the app called Spotify and have an account in which the songs we sing are on their account. Look up your church and let it play. This will help your kids to learn the songs and then belt them out during the Sunday gathering. The fourth way is to talk with your kids about the expectations that you have for them. Sit them down and talk with them about how you expect them to sit in the service and take notes and pay attention and be still. And then talk with them about the consequences that will happen if they do not follow these rules. Parents, your kids are smart. They will push the limits as far as you will let them, but don't let them. Give them consequences for breaking these expectations. Let them know this is what you expect and this is what will happen if they don't obey, and then follow through with it. My bet is if you do, you'll see your kids grow spiritually. The fifth way is to grab a kids bulletin or a journal. Many churches offer a kids bulletin, but you could also use a journal in which your kid writes down the outline or a word that sticks out to them. They can draw a picture based on what they hear. The point is to engage them with what the sermon is about so that they will learn and grow. And then the sixth and final way is to talk about the sermon after the service. We typically use our lunchtime to talk with our kids about what the sermon was about and ask them questions about what they learned in the sermon. This reinforces the sermon. And after a while, kids come to expect that you'll be talking about the sermon. And so they will pay attention and learn. So there you have it. 6 ways to prepare your child for the Sunday gathering. Parents, this is doable. It won't happen all at once. Your kids might not grow instantly, but slow and steady growth for a period of 5 to 10 years, week in and week out, and you will begin to see the mountain of gospel growth in your child's life, and you will not regret this hard work. It is hard work, but it is work that is worth it. So parents, think about these tips and prayerfully consider how you can prepare your child for the Sunday gathering. And until next time, God bless.